with their president, Marion Home.
Buffalo, New York. They have a partner school in Germany.
Coming up shortly, we're going to have the float of the 20th anniversary of the tearing down of the Berlin Wall. Coming up is the German School of New York, White Plains. Head of the school is Wolfgang Dietrich. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? New York. This is a large group we have here. We're going to practice with you guys. Who did better? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? I think the first group was louder. How about Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Democratic West Berlin. The 12-foot concrete wall extended for 100 miles surrounding West Berlin and included electrified fences and guard posts. The wall stood as a stark symbol of the decades-old Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union, in which politically opposed superpowers continually wrestled for dominance, stopping just short of actual warfare. On June 12, 1989, President Ronald Reagan gave a powerful speech to the people of West Berlin. In it, he called for the dismantling of the wall.
And here we have the Trabant, or fondly known as the Trabi. This is a car produced in the former East Germany.
Continuing on with the float, Ronald Reagan said to Mikhail Gorbachev, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall." On November 9th of that same year, the wall came down and freedom was renewed. Association of the East.
These are all traditional costumes. The men are wearing their festock, their fancy top with fancy shoes and fancy knee socks here and light pants. And the ladies are wearing silk top, silk vita in the top. And the skirts are typically ankle length, and you need 8 meters of material for making this dress. Willkommen, sehr schön, wunderbare Kostüme. Trachtenland, Hessen. You may recall last year's Steuben Parade, we were partnered with Hessen. Hessische Volkskunstgilde, right? Das sind die Hessische Volkskunstgilde.
This group marches together, dances together, they sing, and they also do cultural things together to keep the German-American culture alive.
Believe it or not, they also do square dancing, Polish dancing and square dancing. They add it to their repertoire.
Is the Trachtenmusikkapelle from Nussdorf. This is our one group from Austria. Mercedes-Benz, presenting the Blue Tech Clean Diesel Group. We have models GL320 Blue Tech, ML320 Blue Tech, and R320 Blue Tech. pick, honey. Which one is yours now?
I'll take it right after the parade. Jetzt haben wir die Hemdfelder. Waffen- und Musikverein. Es sind 82 Personen an der Motto mit und nach der alten wollen wir erhalten. Eine Mitmachung von People and Traditions and Culture.
Next group, small group, Jägermeister.
Jägermeister is sponsored by Sidney Franklin Porter Company, New Rochelle, New York.
And our next float, Beer Fest, all year round. Heidelberg Restaurant, home of the boot, sponsored by the Heidelberg Restaurant in New York, New York. I see they're holding up a boot. And you fill that with beer, and then you have to drink it very delicately because, well, you know what, I'm not going to give it all away. Go to the Heidelberg and have a boot.
We're now reaching the 6th division. This is the New Jersey division. Division Marshal is Michael Novara.
And we have the New Jersey banner. And following in this group, we will have the German-American Steuben Parade Committee of New Jersey with Arnold Lang, Committee Chairman, Krista Wimmer, Executive Secretary.
And now we have from Germany, Stadtkapelle Freundlingen, Matthias Lenke. Matthias is cousin of Eric Kaufman, who's our lineup chairman. And if you want to listen to this band, come on down to the Bohemian Hall in Astoria on Monday evening, 7 to 9.
Samantha Sophie, 2009. And the Sängerchor of Newark, Clark, New Jersey, Radfahrengruppe.
I should say that Stadtkapelle Freundlingen was sponsored by Schwaben International, Stuttgart, Germany. Deutsche Club of Clark, New Jersey, President Ursula Rüster. Damenabteilung, President Grete Senegy. We have Miss Deutsche Club of Clark, Samantha Sohorst.
And coming up, our next car for the parade, the Red Baron with honorary president Horst Steuben in a smart car.
Now we have the Radfahrer.
The Sängerchor Radfahrer. So do you ride all over Germany?
Now we have a float. Wir lernen Deutsch. We are learning German, sponsored by the sponsored by the New Jersey Steuben Parade Committee. Are you learning German? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Deutsche Sprachschule, München, New Jersey, German.
Marjorie Crawford, and their principal, Dr. Heidi Roars. German language of Westwood as well, Westwood, New Jersey, with their president, Mary Ann Scheidt. Principal, Barbara Lester.
This is the German Language School of Westwood, New Jersey, and our very own junior princess here, Annunziata Paolano, is learning German at this Westwood school.
I know somebody that I used to have last year. Oh, was it?
Hopewell Valley Regional School District, Deutschverein, Pennington, New Jersey.
Bob!
Rosemary.
Hello, Anna!
You all know Rosemary?
Anna, how sweet!
We have also coming up the Don Bosco Prep High School German program, Dr. Heidi Roars, Ramsey, New Jersey. And coming up next, the German Language School of Morris County with their president, Dr. Gerhard Mayer, and their principal, Dr. Christiana Reeves. We also have the Linden High School German Club from Linden, New Jersey.
Linden has a German-American partnership program with Wurzbach, Germany.
Oh, and the German National Honor Society from Linden High School. Congratulations! With the Cannstatter Damen on the float, sponsored by the Cannstatter Foundation and Cannstatter Volksfestverein of New Jersey and New York.
And on the float we have a lot of the Cannstatter ladies, but we have Trudy Klein, who is one of our very active Steuben Parade committee members. Hi, Trudy.
And the Cannstatter Volksfestverein President Günther Klein, Cannstatter Damen President Catherine Fontanarosa.
If you're going to Central Park, please enter behind the stage here through 86th Street, walk through the park, go to the Oktoberfest at 72nd Street in Central Park at Summer Stage. New Jersey.
Their president, Steve Barthelmess. Ladies Auxiliary, Fran Steinmetz.
And they're wearing the traditional Schwäbische costume. Schwaben is like the area around Stuttgart, the Schwaben area, right?
And coming up next, we have the Swim and Sport Club from Flanders, New Jersey, and their president, Wendy Stanton. Coming up next is a band from Germania Park, Rockaway Township, New Jersey.
Sind das die Stempelspieler Altusbeat? Yeah! Okay, the Stempelspieler are composed of a small brass band ensemble. Their type of attainment is fun and perfect for any musical occasion. They started playing for small birthday parties and they just released their first CD this year. Deutsche Schule Gesangsverein, Germania Park, Rockaway Township, President Anton Probst, Karlstadt Turnverein, Karlstadt Mixed Chorus, Karlstadt Active Turners.
And coming up next is the Karlstadt Turnverein with their president, Ewald Heckmann. And we have the Karlstadt Active Turners president, Ronald Schmidt. And coming up, our next float, the Trump Taj Mahal. Donald Trump was also one of our grand marshals in 1999. The float is sponsored by Trump Taj Mahal and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and they just happen to be having an Oktoberfest. So mark this on your calendar. October 24th and 25th, Trump Taj Mahal Oktoberfest.
Hello, Gisela Lewis. She's running that Oktoberfest down there. And the Queen, Miss German America, on her court will be joining them. Now we have celebrating Lou Gehrig, a German-American legend, the 70th anniversary of his luckiest man of the face of the earth speech. This float is sponsored by the New York Yankees and the ALS Foundation.
And this year we were able to raise some money at the Steuben Parade for ALS.
And of course, as you know, the New York Yankees and Mr. Steinbrenner is German, and he was Grand Marshal in the year 2000. We are now in the 7th division of the parade. There are 10 divisions total. The division marshal is Fred Volk. Marburg is in the area of Hessen. Hessen was, of course, our partner city in last year's parade. Jetzt haben wir Blasorchester Ebern, Deutschland, Bayern. This band is from Bavaria.
Established in 1960.
Now this band, this is interesting. This band was originally comprised of only men the first 20 years. But now, of course, since 1985, they do allow women. And they were first time in the Steuben Parade in 1998 when Mayor Giuliani was in office. Okay, now we have marchers from the 9th Manhattan Masonic District. Grand Treasurer, Most Worshipful Marino Cesarini. District Deputy Grand Master, R.W. Lawrence E. Wunt. Grand Director of Ceremonies, R.W. James B. Rona. Junior Grand Deacon, Right Worshipful Dennis Feldman. District Supervisor, Right Worshipful Kurt Ott. The Masters of the Lodges of the 9th Manhattan District. Lodge number 1282, 199, 232, 268, 304, 356, 545, 595, 608, 698, 714, 735, 740, 765.
Good job. And here comes our next float, the Masonic Home, serving humanity for over 125 years, sponsored by the trustees of the German Masonic Home Corps. This Masonic Lodge has the Demolay Boys, the Rainbow Girls, and the Triangle Girls. And riding on that float is Ingrid Huber.
And now we have Mother Cabrini High School Band, New York City, New York. Coming up, we have the Catholic Coaching Society. National President Axel Werner, New York President Katrina Degler, President Reverend Richard Breton, Jersey President Gisela Hermann, Reverend Wayne Carter, Brooklyn President Evelyn Black, President Reverend Peggy Ross, National President Walter Albright. As you know, the Catholic Coaching Society has in the building an office here in Manhattan, and they also have a beautiful property in upstate New York. We have Verband der Süddeutschen, Mannheim, New York. President Siegfried Putty.
And coming up next, we have a group from St. Paul's German Lutheran Church of New York. Where in New York are you from? Oh, in New York, Chelsea, 22nd Street is the church.
A lady Grand City of New York, 1847. I'm having deja vu. I think I've seen you guys today already.
Okay, this is the real one? Okay. The other one was just your trial march? Facebook. Coming up is the Deutsche Wanderverein of New York and New Jersey with their president, Günther Georgi. This German-American hiking club of New York and New Jersey was established in 1958 and celebrating its 51st anniversary. If you have an interest in the German language and hiking, its hikes usually take place every other Sunday in metropolitan New York and New Jersey, where within an hour's drive you'll find over 350 miles of hiking trails. The hikes are published in the New York Stadtzeitung or on their website, German American Hiking Club. You can Google it.